Hello again, my name is Rodney Reynolds and welcome to another video review. Today I'm looking at the Lian PC-05 aluminum case. This case is all aluminum except for the front piece right here, which is plastic. And this case weighs in at around 11 pounds, so it's extremely light. You can see here at the front of the case you have 4 5.25-inch bays, 3 3.5-inch bays, and there's also 3 hidden 3.5-inch bays. Power buttons right here, the reset button right here, LEDs for the hard drive, and the power right here. Now down here, this is actually a place where you intake air, and there is holes here at the front. It doesn't seem like there are, but there actually is some very thin holes here at the front, and behind that there is a filter, and behind that inside the case there are 2 fans which intake air from the front. And those filters, by the way, can be cleaned very easily. All you need to do is take off this front plate like so. You can see down here is where the filter is housed, and again you can just take this out and clean it if you wish. At the back of the case, at the very top, is where the power supply gets installed. Now, there's a power supply plate here, and what that is a plate which gets installed onto the power supply first, then you go ahead, place it back in, and screw it into place. That is just to allow easier installation of the power supply. We also have 1 fan here in the back exhausting air, so you've got 2 in the front and 1 at the back. That's going to allow good circulation of air through the case. Also included is an I/O shield plate, and right here is where your video cards, sound cards, and so on and so forth would protrude through once you have the motherboard installed. You'll also notice that thumb screws are themed throughout the case, and that makes it very easy to remove, for example, the side panels on the case. Now let me just show you how this power supply plate or bracket actually works. First of all, remove the plate, then you'll need to install it on the power supply. And once installed, go ahead then, slip all the cables from the power supply in through the back of the case and carefully insert the power supply like so. Once you've done that, then go ahead, take these 4 thumb screws and just mount it into place. Inside the case there are 2 racks, and these are removable. However, the motherboard tray in this case is not. It does accept, of course, all the new AMD boards and the Pentium boards, and that's not going to be a problem. You also have leads right here to the front, 2 80mm fans, and also leads right here which go into the motherboard for the speaker, the power LED, the hard drive LED, the reset switch, and the power switch. You've probably noticed by now that there are no thumb screws inside the case, either on this rack or in these slots. Some of the more expensive Lian cases do have thumb screws. This one does not. And right here you'll notice that there's a plastic sheath over this sharp edge, and that's to ensure that you're not going to cut yourself. This is the very first case from Lian in the budget category. It, however, does not lack on the overall quality you'd expect from Lian, and it has all the main features that you'd expect from any case. To have those removable trays inside are great. The overall appearance is fantastic. Has those fans in the front, filters, etc. The only thing negative about this case is a removable motherboard tray. That is a big issue for a lot of people. They want to be able to remove the tray to be able to install a motherboard, install maybe a cooler. It just makes it so much easier. But overall, this is a great product. Again, my name is Rodney Reynolds, and this has been another video review. Be sure to check back very soon. I will have a brand new one for you then. Also, pop into my website at www.3dgameman.com, and while you're there, you can go into the forums and register. And remember, registration is completely free. Until the next time, take care.